We have to give Markelle Fultz his flowers this season. After a string of bad luck with injury bugs early in his career, he is now finding that comfortability with his game, showing some good feel for the game, and just being a conductor to this Orlando Magic's offense. He can give you a solid 15 and 6 a night while being a pesky defender, fighting through screens and pressuring the ball. He's healthy, he's confident, unselfish, and he's a very productive player as a point guard, averaging 14 points, 4.1 rebounds, and 5.7 assists on 51% field goal shooting, 31% from 3, and 56% true shooting. Fultz has really been able to take pressure off of guys like Markelle and Wagner and is given the keys to orchestrate the offense. One of the things I really enjoy about Fultz is his ability to shift gears. He can play fast, he can also play slow. You see this a lot more in his transition play. He has a great understanding of when he needs to attack if defenders are not set up, and he sees his man on an island versus when the defense is established and maybe we need to flow into our half-court offense. He's quick, but he's not always looking to go 100 every possession. He knows how to use his skill sets to help open up opportunities for his teammates. He's the go-to guy to slow down the offense and set up other guys. Fultz has a stocky build, good frame, and can be physical. He's really good getting his shoulders into you one-on-one, getting you off balance before going up for a layup. He's also been crafty getting to his spots and showcasing a mid-range game that is used to attack defenders when they go under his screens. Markelle Fultz drives the ball around 12 times per game. These drives can set up driving kick opportunities or interior passes to his big men. According to Clean the Glass, Fultz operates at a 23.6% usage. 39% of his shots comes at the rim, where he is shooting 64% at the rim. Fultz has a high frequency scoring at the rim, but one of the things keeping his scoring down in that area is free throw attempts. Low free throw attempts, given his frequency at 2.6 free throw attempts a game. He does shoot them at a solid 79% though. But a reason why he doesn't see too many free throw opportunities can be due to his large percentage of his shots coming from the mid-range area. 50% of his shots comes in the mid-range, where he shoots an efficient 46%, ranking in the 76th percentile among combo guards. This percentage in the mid-range is a career high for him and something we are seeing to be an area where he is comfortable in. Fultz is a poor three-point shooter, very streaky on very low attempts, around 1 to 2 attempts a game, shooting 31% from deep. If he has an open catch and shoot opportunity, he will let it fly, but he has to be really open. He doesn't prefer to shoot a lot of three-pointers, which gives the green light to defenders to give him space or go under his screens. He does show promise in corner three-pointers, spotting up this season, shooting 42% on corner threes, 11 for 26 on the season. This is what I mean here of him needing to be wide open to attempt a three. Now, I have some concerns of his shooting form and how consistent it can be in the long run. Now, the wind up into his shot peak is okay, but it's the arm extension here. His elbows when he shoots it are well below the level of his eyes. It's a very low release point to where it can get blocked, which is why I think at times he second guesses himself before shooting it, seeing if any defenders are flying by. Also, his legs, there's not much sweep and sway in the movement of his legs. It's kind of like he's jumping and landing in the same spot. There's not much leg movement in his shots. His shot does look to be all in one motion though, and he is a turn shooter. But then things get real weird when here. Fultz faces a lot of situations where defenders will sag off of him, giving him the look for three. Sometimes sagging too far by defenses gives Fultz an opportunity for a mid-range bucket. On this possession, Reeves sags off of Fultz. Markelle looks to set a screen. Not the greatest screen, but it gets Reeves to shuffle his feet in the paint, and this is enough space for Fultz to work with. One dribble inside the three-point arc and rises up into a shot. But see his shooting form here on his mid-range. A higher set point, and his elbows on his form is much higher than it is on his three-point shot. Damn near two completely different shooting forms. He also gets much more off the ground, rising into his shots, and while in the air, he is able to turn and align his body to the rim. There's a lot of good mechanics on his mid-range shots than his three-point shots. I know that his shooting form went through different transformations, but it's just funny seeing the different release points in his shots. And it's very blatant when you're covering his mid-range game and his three-point shooting game. The Clipper game where he dropped 28 points really showcased the things Fultz excels at. One of those things being transition play. He's been a bright spot in pushing the pace of this Orlando Magic team, finding shooters early in the offense or slowing things down. Fultz can get crafty with the ball in his hands. See here off the Clippers turnover, he keeps his head up high, but notice that he isn't looking to burst to the rim right away. Taking his time, assessing the situation. Okay, the Clippers are matching up. There's one guy to beat in Morris, which he beats with this nice spin move for the layup. Late in the game here, Wendell Carter got this clutch block on Westbrook, blocking the shot vertically. Now Fultz starts the break, sees everyone matched up, and there's one man to beat. See how he throws the ball out. Hezzy gets lower than his defender, then getting his shoulders into the defender's chest before sliding by and getting a layup. Fultz can be crafty in his guard play and ball screens, being able to put defenders in jail. Has a hezzy or an in and out move he can go to when looking to attack. Can use spin moves in traffic. He does have that wiggle and craft. This possession illustrates that. He gets a ball screen near the wing from Banchero. The defense prepares to switch and take away the driving angle going right. So Fultz goes behind the back, gets Batum in jail, takes him inside, breaks off of him, and rises up into a left-handed floater. That's a lot of skill, recognition of the defense, and control on the ball all within one play. And a lot of that control and recognizing how the defense plays him shines when he is passing the basketball. He's a driving kicker looking to sink the defense onto him and make quick passes out. He has a good blend of finding shooters and passing on the interior. 289 assists in total for breakdown of 129 resulting in 3-point shots and 160 resulting in 2-point shots according to PBP stats. Now, the 3-point shooting does hinder his driving game. It doesn't help a lot when teams are sagging off of you and are better prepared for your drives. That's a reason why he looks to go more into mid-range shots as seen here. There's space Morris is giving Fultz, not much pressure being played, and on the drive right, you see Morris is able to stay with him. Now Fultz does get crafty to where he can plant that inside foot, step back a bit, rise up into that midi, get a line to the hoop and knock down the shot. An area of Fultz's play that really is impressive has been his defense. He has some good size as a guard, as mentioned, a really nice frame to where he can defend other guards and pressure them. He's averaging 1.5 steals on a season, showing active hands, poking the ball loose. He's a scrappy defender at the point of attack. He doesn't mind getting his body on the ground and hustling for loose balls. He averages 2.5 deflections a game, which puts him in the company to guys averaging the same amount like Draymond, Drew Holiday, and Marcus Smart. Markelle Fultz looks to be a high impact player and cornerstone piece for this Orlando Magic team, but how far do you think Fultz can achieve in his career? Do you think he can reach all-star status? That would be a hell of a comeback for him if he's able to do that. Let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more breakdowns like these. With all that being said, I'll see you all in the next video.